Hi Pisces, welcome to Therapy with Rex. I hope you guys had a great week last week, and I am looking forward to see what's going on with you guys this week. I'm sorry the readings are a little bit delayed. I was on holiday last week and I am just getting back on my grind. So with that being said, let's get started, shall we? As the Lovers flies out. Okay, one more shuffle and we'll get started, Pisces. All right, Pisces. All right, Pisces, 8 of Wands, 2 of Swords, 3 of Swords, Queen of Wands, 6 of Swords, the World, the High Priestess, the 6 of Pentacles, the Chariot, and the Page of Pentacles. All right, Pisces. So in your current energies, you have the 8 of Wands. Things are happening fast, or it could be you traveled, or you're traveling, something to do with travel, you want to travel, or it can just be like things are happening fast. Things are happening fast in your life. Time is moving quickly. Things are changing rapidly. There's something rapid going on, right? It's all about movement. It's all about change and movement and speed and progress. So maybe you're progressing quickly. Maybe you're progressing quickly in your mind, in your evolution. You're growing rapidly. In your obstacles is a 2 of Swords. 2 of Swords is all about making a decision. So maybe things are moving very rapidly and you feel like you have a decision to make and you're not able to come up with, like, you feel stuck. You can't decide on something. You feel stuck in the middle and it's difficult to make a choice. In your best case scenario, you got the 3 of Swords. So that tells me that you're healing from some past trauma, which is amazing. You finally found a way to overcome something that's hurt you and it's been interfering in your life for a very long time. You finally found a way to heal from that. What you can use is the Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands is very bold and confident and passionate and self-assured. She's optimistic and she's vibrant. She's optimistic, she's very optimistic. I said that. She's fun and has a zest for life, right? She's bold. She knows what she wants and she can go for it. You need to be very bold at this time, especially if you're needing to make a decision. You need to take the time, go within, and just make a decision and stick with it. You know what works best for you and what doesn't. It's in you. You got this. You can do this, Pisces. What's just passed is the 6 of Swords. It looks like you've overcome some, again, it's part of this hurt. You finally learned to drop some baggage. That alone is amazing. And you've noticed such a rapid change since then. Like, things are changing almost at a rate that you just didn't expect. You were carrying those bags for so long, but you're ready to move on and see what the next phase in life is for you. What's coming is the World. Hey, the World is success and achievement and accomplishment and travel and completion and fulfillment and sense of belonging. So travel's come up twice. So maybe you're going on a trip, Pisces. Maybe you are celebrating and going on a trip, but whatever it is, get out of your head. You got this and you deserve this, and just be bold. Don't be indecisive. Don't make a decision and stick with it, because whatever you decide, you're going to be successful. Your attitude is, I'm trying to get clarity. I'm trying to listen to my intuition and to my unconscious inner voice, to higher power, to spirituality. I have a thirst for knowledge and creativity. Yeah, you're really spending time looking within, looking to everything you can for the answers, for what's next. What should I do? You're very focused. Your third eye is wide open and you are paying attention, Pisces. And in what people think is a 6 of Pentacles. People see you putting in work. People see you're generous. You're giving. You have a lot of gratitude. That's karma. It's going to come back to you. It's infinite karma. Your energy will be matched. So whatever it is that you're taking your time to do at this time, it's going to come back to you tenfold. The world, this looks really good, Pisces. Your hopes and fears, the Chariot. You are in control of whatever happens, and you know that. You know that you have control, and there's a victory coming in, overcoming an obstacle, success, ambition, willpower, focus, control. You are really taking control of things at this time. You're like ready to manifest your own destiny. You're like, enough of falling to where I fall. I'm going to control where I fall, and have so many more ideas and opportunities opening up to me that I never thought were possible. In your outcome, you have the Page of Pentacles. It tells me that you have a very clear ambition that you want to manifest. You know exactly where you want to be. And you're leaving it to the universe to do the rest. You've decided that I'm just going to focus on the outcome and not the details. And that's huge, right? Because I know you, Pisces, we can be a little bit, controlling sometimes. We really want things to go the way we want. And we can be very sensitive. And to let go and just trust is a huge thing to find, a huge place to finally get to. So let's pull some clarifiers and see what else we can add to this story this week, huh, Pisces? Let's see. Pisces. Okay, so Pisces. On the Eight of Wands, you got the Knight of Wands. Did you get that? No, okay. So the Knight of Wands is all about energy and being courageous and charming and like a free spirit. You're finally like letting go of so much, I feel like you're finally just letting go of all the details, and you're just holding on to like I said, the manifestation. And you're playing with life a little bit more. You're being a little bit more playful and a little bit more less controlling to the fact like, well, what I'm going to leave it to the universe to show me, instead of me telling the universe what I want, how to make it happen, right? You're more open to things just come, like how the universe is going to play it out. You're being open to that, and it's rapidly changing. Like things are so beautiful, and you're just noticing things that you've never noticed before, and you're not feeling so burnt out because you're giving the universe an opportunity to play back with you, because you're just used to playing by yourself. On the Two of Swords, you've got the obstacles, you've got the Four of Cups. Yeah, that tells me that you no longer are you've lost interest in, I don't know, something about a choice. I think it's something to do with you were bored with the way things were going, right? And you're sick of making like I have to wear the green shirt on Tuesday. Like, you're sick of putting all the work and the details to make everything perfect, right? So instead of making all those choices, you're just like, no, this is the end result that I want, and however it happens, it happens. You've opened yourself up to maybe things don't have to happen my way. They just have to happen however it happens, and you're open to seeing how things can happen differently, and that's beautiful. That's huge. Best case scenario, yeah. So you've definitely healed from something that hasn't been working for you for a long time. You kept trying to make it work, good old Pisces, but it hasn't been worked for you for a long time, and you finally healed that wound, and you finally found a new energy to work things a different way. Like you're really changing your perception and your thought process. Every day is not going to be easy, and it's not going to be like rainbows and butterflies every day, but you're making progress, and that's all that matters. You're here to evolve. You're here to do better and become better and know better, because when you know better, you can do better, right? And what you can use on the Queen of Wands is the Devil. So this tells me that you know what things to avoid. You know better than to drift off to la la land, quite frankly, Pisces. And you can be somewhat like over optimistic. Is that what it's saying? Like, I would stay away from the things like that of the flesh, things that take you away from reality. Too much drinking, drugs, video games, spending time alone, not spending time alone, like whatever it is that you use to escape reality. It can be, Pisces, you love to dream, you're dreamers, and maybe living in that dream, you need to come back to reality sometimes and make sure that you're aware of what's real and what's not, because we can get lost, right? I'm a Pisces. We get lost in all this fantasy and all these what ifs, and I tend to be overly optimistic at times, and I ignore the reality of the situation, or I over fantasize about a situation at times. That can, it can be unhealthy. I get lost in my dreams, which I love it. I could do it all day, but I've learned to come back to reality, and I'm learning to try to be here in the moment and focus on what's going on, and not be so concerned about the steps to get to the place, just about I'm gonna get to the place, right? And just trying to enjoy the journey. And what's just passed on the Six of Swords is the Tower. Yeah, you found out a truth about a situation. Something brought your little fantasy back to reality, and you're definitely you're like, okay, it's time to let go of that. Perhaps you and a person have been having a conflict for years, and you thought there was no end to this conflict because you've never been able to resolve it, but for some reason your perception has changed around this conflict, and that's with this wound. You've healed this wound, and so now you're able to better deal with situations and places and things that you weren't so much able to deal with in the past because of this wound. Changing your perception, opening your mind, and listening to other ideas can be very helpful. It can help bring you to a new place so that you can see new things, but you have to be open to doing that. You can't, it's easy to say my way or the highway, right? But when we're open to receiving other people's advice or messages or truth, then it helps shape our perception so that we can fully understand the situation. Sometimes I think miscommunication is huge, and if you don't acknowledge it and you don't try to see somebody else's side, you can never resolve the conflict. You'll forever I'm right, you're wrong, and they'll forever I'm right, you're wrong, because you've never taken the time to actually see anybody's views but your own. What's coming on the world is the Hermit. You may be taking some time, so it's success, but maybe it's because you're taking time to dig into yourself deeper than you ever have before. The Hermit is all about spiritual enlightenment. It's all about soul searching. It's self-reflection, solitude, inner guidance, introspection, to the things that truly make you happy, that truly that are going to bring you success and achievement. What is it that you need to fill these things, right? It's easy. It's one thing to say that I want to be successful, I want to do things and not being very general about it. But what exactly do you need to feel successful, right? You need to go within. It's time to go within and search for your truth. What is it that you actually need? Now that you've healed from this wound that was unable to let you move forward, and you found out this truth, you've seen that other things are possible. This has opened up a whole new reality for you. Now it's time to take time and go within and see, what does success mean to me? What does that look like? What does achievement look like to me? because it's different for everybody. Your mom isn't going to have the same views on what a successful person is as you do. And your husband or partner or girlfriend or boyfriend or whatever, your kids, nobody in this world is going to view success in the same way you do, because we're built differently. We're all different. We all have our own spice to bring in this life, and things that work for them aren't going to work for you, and vice versa. Your attitude, yep, I can do anything if I put my mind to it. I just have to figure out what it is I want. You're in a really good place. You're really looking to grow and find what works for you and what doesn't work for you. You are really open to new things and new ideas that you've been more closed to in the past. What people think on the Six of Pentacles, there's the Three of Swords again. Yeah, they see that you've healed. They see that you're changing. They can see the healing taking place, and they know that you've put in a lot of work to change it, but it's visible. Like, they're like, oh my gosh, Pisces has really healed themselves, and they're really trying. They can see a different person in you, Pisces, and it's probably refreshing for them to see that, especially if they love you. And your hopes and fears, Six of Cups, this is all about past. I feel like this is a past trauma, but you've killed this cycle. You are in control, and you no longer need to feel guilt, shame, hurt, whatever that past trauma was making you feel. You are in control of healing it. You have the control to heal it. You have everything you need to heal it, and you have everything you need to move on. And this could also be like a reunion is coming, or you're hoping for a reunion, or you're fearing a reunion. It could go either way. But I think it's more about controlling the past hurts. Like, I hope that no more hurts from the past decide to come out from nowhere, right? And in your outcome on the Page of Pentacles, oh, you got the World again, Pisces. You are on such a beautiful path. You have so much success and achievement and accomplishment coming. You have completed a cycle, and a new cycle is opening up to you, and you are going to own it like a boss, because that's what Pisces do. You're going to own it, and you're going to be successful, and you're finally learning to love yourself, and you're finally learning what you need. You're finally learning to be an individual fishy, and that's beautiful. All right, Pisces. Sorry, I'm allergies. So, with that being said, Pisces, those are your messages this week. And until next week, tell your truth, find your voice, and sing your song. God bless.